Alright guys, the diesel performance power chip for the Ford Ranger Raptor. One that everyone's been talking so much about. This is mine. Let's just open it up and show you what it comes with. So, came with a hat. It comes with the chip itself. Open this up, show you what it looks like. So that's the power chip there. So that's the power chip. The wiring loom. They supply you with a blank as well, so by simply unplugging that chip and plugging this in, this turns your car back to standard factory settings. The benefit of having a plug-in chip versus remapping of the ECU, and I looked at both, and I mean there's pros and cons for doing both. These are designed primarily for outback and touring use. For me, this is the solution that's best suited what I wanted to do with this car. So, I mean, take it as you will. It's obviously the blank. What else we got in here? A couple of stickers. The instructions and a couple of zip ties for installation. Right, so the instructions for the chip itself are quite simple and big pictures on it on exactly how to install this. And what I'll do once we go for this, I'll show you how I install it onto my Raptor, and just show you how simple it is. It literally takes a few minutes and she's on, good to go. Now I've had this on my Raptor for quite a while now, and I'm very impressed with it. Very impressed. So that's the chip. Also, I got the plug and go throttle controller to take the lag out. I think these two paired together made all the difference. So your plug and go throttle controller, that's what she looks like. Little unit there. Simply plugs in behind your accelerator. So that's it there. Same again, comes with your sticker. It comes with a little double-sided tab, so you can mount it anywhere you want. Comes with your zip ties, and also same as the power chip, comes with a brochure on how to install it. And again, this is even easier to put in. So brilliant. And the warranty, if you can see that there, the warranty these guys provide, I bought mine from where was it, Berrima Diesel. Not a bad price, and not only the fact that if anything went wrong, I can plug this back in and make the car standard, where you can't sort of reverse an ECU tune yourself in a remote area. All these bits and pieces are covered by a 6-year factory warranty, right, for service and parts. So 6 years. If that fruits itself, then boom. But the main reason is they have a 5-year warranty on your engine and your driveline, where they'll repair or replace that if there's any fault due to adding this. Do your research, there's plenty of other places out there that you can get it from. I'm feeling pretty confident that by installing this system in my vehicle, which I've had it in there for a while now anyway, as I mentioned, that should anything go wrong, I'm covered by some pretty good support there. All right, so that's everything there. We'll just to quickly point out again too, these are tunable yourself as well. So I haven't played with it. I've left it as it's come from the both these units, as it's come from the store. But there is the ability to tune these units. So give it more or less depending on how it's reacting to your vehicle, how you're towing, what load you've got in this truck. Obviously this one is Raptor specific, so they do cover other makes and models. A bigger exhaust, intercooler, things like that. I mean, the Raptors come with a massive intercooler and I think it's a 2.5 inch stainless steel exhaust anyway, so I don't think I'd change that. It dumps straight out in front of the rear axle, I should say. So I mean that's a performance exhaust already added on there. All right, so that's pretty much for the bits and pieces what comes in the box. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4 parts. There you go, and a couple of stickers and your warranty. Righto. Well, let's go outside now, and I'll show you how simple this thing is to install. All right, so we'll just go outside and let's get this chip in. So simple, I won't explain it all to you. This is by no means a how-to guide. This is just how I've installed it, or how I do it. So I mean, do your research, read the instructions. One of the keys is make sure your car's been off for at least 2.5 minutes for the computer to completely shut itself down. Obviously a cool engine, and work from there. So look at the engine cover, pull this up, locate your common rail, it's down here, and then follow your common rail along back and find your engine plug here. Disconnect these two. Simple as that. Take your loom. Now it's all pre-wired and matched plugs, so there's nothing for you to do really. There's no cutting with wires or anything like that. So just match the plugs up, put it in line with the make sure it's clicked in properly. Take the other side. Click that one in. So now it's in line. Tuck it away, make sure nothing's going to sit on anything hot. Run it out so it's nice and neat. And turn your cover. And I mean, the only tools you need to do this are a pair of side cutters and your zip ties. So find where you want it to be, where your chip to sit. Take your chip and install your chip. Sure that clicks in. Find somewhere neat to mount it. And I'm simply just going to go over here and zip it off to this line here. Take your other one. Another key thing is while you're doing this, don't have your key in your pocket. The proximity sensor, just making that nice and neat. The proximity sensor will detect that your key's there and start your computer again. So you don't want that. Not while you're doing this. Not while your computer unplugged. So snip those off. Done. Power chip installed. All right, I'll show you how we do the throttle controller now. All right, so the throttle controller, just come around to the driver's side, and if we get up underneath here, up underneath the pedals, you can see electronic control unit, and there's a little plug up there with the red safety tab on it. That's the one you're looking for. So I'll try and do this one-handed. You pop that red safety tab, pull it apart. It comes apart there. Take your throttle controller, you plug and go. That's simply just line it up, only goes one way. Clicks in there, and the other end, that plugs in. Hit the safety tab down, lock it all in. That's all nice and firm, and there you go. A little red light comes up on the if you can see that little red light comes on, says it's good to go. So that's obviously that's adjustable as well if you want to boost it up or down, but there's 3 settings on that. They're easy to go. That's your enhanced mode, your sport mode, and then your off-road, eco mode, or sort of touring mode they call it, if you can see that. That's as simple as it is, and it sort of just goes back to standard. So that's it. That's the throttle controller in. So the last little thing that I want to do is I want to just neaten this up so none of the lines are in the way. So I'll just pull off this OBD cover, just feed this up in through the back of the OBD cover, pull all that loose line in, and I'm just going to tuck it all up behind here. I've got kids, so they like to push every single button in the car. So I'll have that hanging out there whilst it's whilst we have a go, and then I'll simply, once I'm done, I'll tuck that in there like that, out the way. I'll tuck that in behind the kicker as well. There you go. All right. And last but not least, I'm going to take my key, come back, get my built Ford Tough, get my Raptor. Never gets old. Foot on the brakes. There we go. It's telling me the bonnet's open. Vehicle's on. Just heard the note change then. Alright, I'll check this. So the light's on there. So that's saying my throttle controller's working. A couple of confirmatory revs, always makes it better. I'll go and check the chip. Got the red light flashing on the chip there. So that's all working. Brilliant. All good. So, get back in. Auto stop off. Alright. No warning lights on the dash. Everything seems good. Let's see how she runs. So there it is. Fairly quick, easy and painless. Not many tools, couple of parts, all plug and play. Everything seems to, everything just fits where it's supposed to go. So yeah, I guess next from here is we'll do a video on how this performs with its 0 to 100 and see if it's any better. We're taking this out in the next 2 days, doing a camping trip, towing my trailer. So we'll do a towing video, show how much this improves. I mean, I've already had this in there, so I already know the answers to all this, but for you guys there watching, the subscribers, hey, thanks guys for the subscribes. Really drives me on to keep doing this. Show you guys who might be on the fence, or who knows, you might just hate it altogether. I love it. It's a brilliant truck for me right now. So if yeah, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see something different or you got any questions, leave a comment down below. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.